Good morning, Greater Latrobe. From the WCAT-TV studio, I'm Alexis Knoll alongside Emma Urich.
Coming up in today's show, we share details about the performance of Pippin, we highlight a recent trip by the capstone class, and CATS Customs applications are available. All this and more on your WCAT-TV news.
There will be a German Club meeting in B201 in the Junior High Herr Kiefer's room on Thursday, March 2nd during Lunch and Learn 2.
Varsity cheer tryouts will be held from Wednesday, March 8th until Friday, March 10th. They are looking for energetic, enthusiastic, and efficient cheerleaders. This year, the squad will be both sideline and competitive. There will be a mandatory student-parent meeting for everyone interested in trying out on March 1st, starting at 6 p.m. in the CSC. If you are interested, please fill out the Google form, which is linked on the Senior High page and Facebook page. If you have any questions, please see Ms. DePilka in B6 in the Junior High.
CATS Customs is a project-based learning class where fashion, design, and business collide. Students are responsible for running an apparel and more business in this year-long hands-on business and facts course. Any current sophomore or junior interested in taking CATS Customs next year should pick up a course application outside C101, F202, or the guidance office. Students should bring the completed application with them when they go to schedule and give it to their guidance counselor. This includes students who are currently enrolled in the class and plan to take it again next year. See Mrs. Butler or Mrs. Koss with any questions.
Interact Club will be hosting a reverse rules basketball game on March 10th at 6 p.m. in the Junior High gym. Proceeds will benefit local animal shelters. If you are interested in donating food or volunteering, please contact Selena Chen.
Congratulations to the following forensic team members for qualifying for the PA High School Speech League State Tournament, which will be held on Bloomsburg's University campus on March 17th and 18th. At the qualifier, Riley Bachman placed first in poetry interpretation, and Carly Clark placed first in persuasive speaking. They will be representing Greater Latrobe along with Haley Bruno, who earlier in the month qualified for Senate, Riley Mears, who will be competing in Congress, and Lonnie Brown and Brooks Conway, both of whom will be competing in impromptu speaking. Also, congratulations to Lonnie Brown for achieving merit status in the National Speech and Debate Association. Great job, team.
Let's get a check on the weather. We go to Ariel Teppert for your 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Latrobe. Today consists of sunny, partly cloudy skies with a high of 38 and a low of 23. Tomorrow's weather consists of cloudy skies with a high of 45 and a low of 31. Lastly, Sunday's skies are sunny with partly cloudy skies with a high of 50 and a low of 30. That's all for your 3-day forecast. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Ariel. Sophomores and juniors are invited to attend the Introduce a Girl to Engineering workshop, which includes an overview of nuclear power, engineering disciplines, hands-on activities, a career panel Q&A with Westinghouse engineers, and more. This workshop will take place at the Westinghouse headquarters site in Cranberry Township on Friday, March 31st from 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you are interested in attending, please contact Mrs. Yetter. Spots are limited.
The Lunch and Learn guest speaker series will continue during Lunch and Learn in the auditorium. Students in grade 9 through 11 should check FlexTime Manager daily to see which guest speaker presentations they are being required to attend based on their pathway selection in Pathway Manager. For seniors, attending these presentations are recommended but not required. For any questions, please contact Mrs. Yetter.
We go to Jacob Kramer for the Wildcat Sports Report.
Good morning, Latrobe. Today, the girls' varsity Whitbeal Swimming Championship is taking place at North Allegheny High School at 11 a.m. Also, congratulations to the Letterman's Club Athlete of the Week, freshman Christopher Heese. Chris now has 12 individual first-place finishes throughout the season. Chris has achieved Whitbeal qualifying times in the 200 individual medley, 100 breaststroke, 100 backstroke, 50 freestyle, 100 freestyle, and 200 freestyle. He is also instrumental on Latrobe's medley, 200 and 400 free relays, which are ranked in the top 6 in the Whitbeal. Congratulations, Christopher. Moving into national sports in the NHL, there are a total of 6 games. Headlining tonight is the Montreal Canadiens of Philadelphia versus the Flyers. In the NBA, there are 8 games on. Headlining tonight is the Miami Heat in Milwaukee versus the Bucks at 7:30. That's all for sports news. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Jacob. Current seniors who have been accepted to St. Vincent College are eligible for 3 different St. Vincent scholarships, available to only Greater Latrobe students. Each scholarship is worth up to $3,000. The deadline to apply is March 15th. More information can be found on the Senior High Scholarship website. There are also flyers available in the guidance and Mrs. Yetter's office.
Attention seniors who will be attending a four-year college next year and are completing scholarship applications to assist with your college tuition. The Dino Castielli Charitable Scholarship Fund applications have arrived at the guidance office. Please pick up your copy today with Ms. Hager. The deadline for completion is April 5th. In addition, many more scholarships are coming into the guidance office at this time. Please check the district scholarship page regularly.
Wondering what's on the menu today? Here is Taryn Yotzi with What's Cooking.
What's cooking, Latrobe? Today in the main line, they have a shrimp po' boy hoagie with fabulous french fries to make your taste buds happy. The sandwich options are hamburger, cheeseburger, and chicken patty. The pizza options are homemade cheese and pepperoni pizza. The grab-and-go bar has fresh salads and deli hoagies. The soup of the day is broccoli and cheese. That's what's cooking. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Taryn. We will be back after this message. Pep Club will be doing Pennyworth for St. Patrick's Day. This will start on February 27th and end on March 17th. The competition will be against every Set 1 class and is an easy way to help raise money for a good cause with just a few cents. Each Set 1 teacher will have a container that those students should fill with pennies or dollar bills in order to win. Each penny counts as 1 point and dollar bills count as 100 points. Each day, we will share out first, second, and third place on our Instagram at GL_PepClub. To subtract points from other teams, you can add silver coins into their jars. A nickel deducts 5 points, a dime 10 points, and a quarter 25 points. The Set 1 class with the highest amount of points by the end of the competition will win a Chick-fil-A breakfast. All money raised goes towards the Kidney Cancer Foundation.
With an infectious, unforgettable score from 4-time Grammy winner, 3-time Oscar winner, and musical theater giant Stephen Schwartz, Pippin is the story of one man's journey to be extraordinary. Heir to the Frankish throne, the young prince is in search of the secret to true happiness and fulfillment. He seeks it in the glories of the battlefield, the temptations of the flesh, and the intrigues of political power. In the end, will Pippin find that happiness lies in extraordinary endeavors, or rather the unextraordinary moments that happen every day? Come out and see the show March 3rd and 4th at 7 p.m. and March 5th at 2 p.m. in the high school auditorium. Tickets are $15 for adults and $12 for students and senior citizens. Tickets can be purchased at the door or online at LatrobeDramaClub.com. Please note that Pippin includes some harsh language and mature themes that may not be suitable for all ages.
Recently, the Capstone Environmental students got a tour of Pleasant Lane Farms in Unity Township, starting with how cows are selected to be bred based on their genetics and ending with a tasting of cheese curds produced on site. In between, students got to see an automated milking machine, the only one of its kind in Westmoreland County, robotic feeding systems, pregnant cows, milking cows, and baby calves.
Now here is Zoe Favada with Wildcat World News.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today in World News, a harsh winter storm knocked out power in California, closed interstate highways from Arizona to Wyoming, and prompted more than 1,200 flight cancellations. Powerful winds were the biggest problem in California, toppling trees and power lines. By Wednesday morning, more than 109,000 customers were without electricity. Temperatures can plunge as low as -20 degrees and wind gusts may reach 50 miles per hour. Next, an open pit mine collapsed in China, killing at least 2 people and leaving more than 50 missing. More than 300 rescue workers were participating in the search. China overwhelmingly relies on coal for power generation, but has tried to reduce the number of deadly mine incidents through the greater emphasis on safety. Lastly, in local news, a Western Pennsylvania police officer and a suspect were both taken into hospitals after being wounded in exchange of gunfire. Police said the 28-year-old suspect was hospitalized under police guard and will face charges including attempt homicide and aggravated assaults on a law enforcement officer. That's all for World News. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks for tuning into this edition of WCAT TV News. Have a great day, Latrobe. We are GL.
Go Wildcats!